What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and as promised, here is another top 10 Cydia tweaks video for iOS 8.3. In this latest version, this is part 3. I'm going to be showing you a couple of new ones and a lot of updated old ones. So the reason I'm making these videos again is not only to show you some new Cydia tweaks you may not know about, but also to show you some updated ones which now work on the latest iOS 8.3 firmware. There's a lot of good ones in here. So as usual, of course, you guys do need to be jailbroken. This does require the latest iOS 8.3 jailbreak, which you can find right there. A lot of these are free, some of these are paid, and you can get the full list as well as the wallpaper I'm using in this video, some bonus tweaks, and all the sources necessary. And yes, you will need some sources, and you can find those down there. So of course, make sure you are jailbroken, and you can get all the sources you need over there. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started and check out these latest Cydia tweaks. Alright, so to begin, this is a lifesaver. It's called Power Saver Mode. Now this is a direct port of a new iOS 9 feature. Now when installing it, you'll have a new category inside of settings called battery, and this looks almost identical to the iOS 9 version. So this is basically a very well-made Cydia tweak. Inside, you'll now have an option to enable power saving mode. When enabling it, if you actually go into here, you'll see everything that this tweak does, and this is a new update that allows you to individually disable features of this power saving mode that you do not like. Now this is a step above Apple's version in iOS 9 because it doesn't let you disable individual features. It's just a one-all solution. While this, it's really cool that you can see something you don't like in here that you don't need and disable it. Now it also does make your battery icon yellow just like in iOS 9, and it has some detailed tracking in here. So really well made tweak, guys. I definitely would recommend you install this one. This is one of my favorite iOS 9 features, so it makes sense that it's been brought to iOS 9. It's like Bat Saver but more automated, unless you want to get into the details over here. Otherwise, definitely a must-have. Now if you've noticed, the colors look different on my device, especially when in settings over here. As you can see, it's a little bit transparent at the top menu button. So if you'll notice, my dock is different. When bringing up my control center, it's more translucent, as well as the notification center, and I think it gives it a really nice look for iOS 8. Now this is called Flurry, and Flurry can be customized to your liking. This is just the stock settings, so it adds another layer of translucency to iOS 8.3. And I gotta say, it looks really cool. It's pretty extensive. It's in a lot of applications, phone. It's in a lot of applications, and I definitely think it's really cool. So here's just an example in the App Store. So as you can see, it's just gives it a little bit more of a translucent look. And this is absolutely free, and you can actually choose applications that you don't want to get this filter effect if you don't want it on every single application. So customization is there, and there's some more options. Of course, there's a simple mode and a more advanced where you can customize it, but overall, definitely a well-made tweak, pretty customizable, and absolutely free. Now if you guys are going to be jailbreaking iOS 8.3, this is certainly a must-have. It's called iCleaner, and it's nothing new, but it's been around for a while. It's been updated for 8.3 recently, and basically it's a manager for your storage. Apple has not done anything similar to this in their system. It's all, automated in the background, and sometimes files just get stuck. Some applications can leave files behind. An old jailbreak can leave files behind, maybe installing tweaks. Sometimes Cydia doesn't do a good job of cleaning up every single file behind that application. Well, iCleaner comes in and it allows you to get to all of those hidden files, all the caches, basically clear out storage on your device that you didn't even know you had. So when you actually choose for it to search, it'll actually search for what it can clean up. It'll tell you, give you an estimate of how much, but that's in the Pro version. This is just the standard version. It'll clean up when you say clean up, but basically you'll end up with more storage, a zippier device, and all of your caches will be cleaned, so things will run a little bit smoother. So anyways, there's that. This is definitely a must-have. So I cleaned up actually quite a bit. Overall though, you can choose where you want to clean up, and this doesn't give you that much information, but it is a free solution to manage storage on your device. Now here's Font. This one has been around forever, and if you guys want to change your font, this is the go-to application. No need for Winterboard messing around with individual files. This is a very simple process. So in here, you can actually look at the leaderboards, see some of the popular fonts, but basically it will redirect you to Cydia, where you can go ahead and download fonts. And there are tons, if not thousands of fonts in Cydia. I did go ahead and download San Francisco, the one actually used inside of iOS 9. So let me go ahead and enable that. And to enable, go ahead and go into swap mode and basic, and the ones that you do download will appear here. So again, you do need to download them in Cydia, and then they will show up here. So I'm going to go ahead and select this guy. Your device will respring, and once you are resprung, you will see the new font on your device. Now, because San Francisco is so similar to the old Helvetica new, I believe, you guys won't really see a difference from so far away, but it definitely is there. It's a little bit more compact, a little bit more of a sharper font. I like it, but I like the old one as well, so to me it's indifferent. But overall, change system fonts on your device, and this is everywhere. You know, it's not just on the home screen, it's in every single aspect of your device, from settings to a phone, everywhere. So if you've noticed, I have this one application hanging out over here, and the reason I could put it anywhere I want is because of a tweak called Anchor. So Anchor allows you to place applications wherever you'd like on the home screen. You know, screw you to Apple's limitations that they have to be all neatly lined up. You know, clutter up your home screen, put a nice design on it, whatever you guys please. Anchor allows you to do that. So once you download it, all you guys need to do is just go ahead and drag the applications to wherever you like, and you can just have them sit there, you know, restart your device. They will not move back to the original location. And there is a way to do this without a jailbreak, but it's kind of inconvenient. You have to go through a lot to do this. This is so simple. It's a lot like Gridlock, but it's optimized for the latest iOS 8.3 firmware. And in here, you can actually look at the pages. You can reset in case you want all of your icons to go back to where they were. So go ahead and click reset all, and that will put it back in case you're a neat freak and you get a little bit overwhelmed. And another nice one to add to your home screen is Mobius, and it's spelled with a really interesting O, but overall it just allows you to scroll infinitely through your home screen just like an Android feature. Of course, this was not an original idea, it was found in Android first, but it's really cool being able to swipe through all of your pages with no, you know, delay, bounce back that you usually would see, and you can swipe either way. If you have a ton of pages, I could see that this would be super useful. And there's actually a few settings in here as well, so you can enable this for folders as well, so you could swipe through folder pages, individual pages, disable it. Overall, very tiny tweak, but definitely a must-have for me. Now, a feature I'm disappointed Apple didn't add in iOS 9, but one that you can go ahead and install right now, is the ability to clear your entire app cache. And this is Kill Background 8. So it puts a little skull icon in the bottom right of your multitasking pane that when you click, it'll go ahead and clear everything out. Now, I know Apple said that this is counterproductive. It doesn't actually help with battery life or memory, but you know, it's just for me, it's not having so much clutter in here. It's having it clean once in a while. And I know it doesn't really help with the RAM or anything like that because iOS 8 manages memory very well, but it's just for peace of mind for me. But anyways, Kill Background 8 will clear your entire application cache with the click of one button. Now here's Priority Hub. Clean up the notifications on your lock screen using this very interesting interface. So what it does is it puts little tiny icons in a grid like this. When you click on them, it'll show the notification for that individual application. So if you get a lot of notifications and you come back to your device and it's just like boom, exploded, you got to scroll through all your notifications, this organizes them and it puts them in one place, because I know sometimes there'll be messages, Snapchat, Facebook, and it'll be all over the place. This organizes them and puts them in a very easy to read way. So over here I've got Snapchat, over here I've got iTunes. This is actually a fake notification, but it's called Priority Hub, and you can actually clear the notifications out just by dragging like this for each individual one. Really cool. And there is quite a bit of customization in the settings as well. So you can decide whether or not you want to show the numbers, where you want to show them, location, appearance. So as you can see, there is quite a bit in here. Definitely would recommend if you want to clean up the organization on your device for notifications. So you guys install a lot of Cydia applications, but it is a pain to go ahead and uninstall them. Well, Cydia easily allows you to uninstall Cydia applications straight from the actual home screen. So you don't need to go into Cydia and manually go into every single application and click uninstall. This will uninstall and remove preferences, make it a clean uninstall straight from your home screen. So let me go ahead and uninstall, and there you go. So you don't have to go into Cydia manually to uninstall applications. Cydia 8 will do it for you automatically. And lastly, here's just an aesthetic one. And I'm actually surprised Apple didn't pick this up for their iOS 9 system either way, but it basically makes all icons, circle icons in your settings into a circle, just like that. It's a really clean look, and surprisingly, it works so well. All of the icons fit perfectly into the circle. And you know, I thought that iOS 9 would be heading in a more round direction based off the Apple Watch, but that wasn't the case. but this does prove that it looks very good on iOS 8. So definitely install this one. It's free, you know, it's a very light tweak, but it adds a very nice aesthetic layer to your settings in iOS 8.3. So that's circle icons. So guys, there you go. Those are the next top 10 iOS 8.3 Cydia tweaks. I have some really great video ideas in the works. I'll be posting more. iOS 8.4 is coming in just 2 days. Be sure not to update, guys. I will be posting a jailbreak update for you guys as soon as it is out. Stay tuned for that. I'm kind of excited, but not excited to see if Apple's gonna patch the jailbreak or not. I really hope they don't, because this is just getting fun, guys. A lot of new jailbreak tweaks are coming. A lot of old ones are being updated. So it's really interesting to see where we're headed with all of this. But anyways, hope you enjoyed these, guys. I'll have many more to come. Don't worry about that. I will not stop these coming. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Enjoy all of these latest tweaks on your latest 8.3 jailbreak. Peace.